my name's Debbie. I'm a dental hygienist, and the topic I want to share with you today is fluoride. Why I chose this is because there is some talks about removing fluoride from our water, and I just want to talk about the benefits, and hopefully you will choose to incorporate fluoride either topically or systemically through tap water into your lives. A lot of people are drinking a lot of bottled water now, and so we're not getting adequate amounts of fluoride into our water. And so if you choose to drink tap water, and if you live in a state that fluoridates their water, then that's a easy way to get exposed to fluoride. Fluoride is very important for our bones and our teeth. It's what keeps our teeth nice and strong. Cavities are the #1 chronic childhood disease and affects over 621 million people globally. It is completely preventable. Cavities don't have to happen. Fluoride reduces the risk of cavities for 20 to 60%. CDC has deemed that the water fluoridation is considered to be one of the greatest accomplishments for public health in the 20th century. A little bit of history about water fluoridation. There was a doctor named Dr. Frederick McKay, and he moved from the East Coast out to Colorado Springs, and all of his patients had really ugly brown stains on his teeth, but they didn't have any cavities. So after investigating, about 25 years later, he found out why. There was water that was melting from the snow down the mountains carrying the mineral fluoride, and it was in high concentration in this particular part of Colorado. And people were drinking the water from the rivers, getting exposed to this high concentration of fluoride, and then they didn't have any cavities. So what happened in 1945 was Grand Rapids decided to introduce a small amount of fluoride into the water. And in over a 15-year span, the results of this little experiment, water experiment that they had did, they found that there was a 60% reduction in cavities in children. Many states have now adopted fluoridating their water, and many people have benefited from fluoride in the water. Few facts, according to the CDC, is that 50% of children have at least one cavity in their mouth. 1 in 5 adults have at least one cavity in their mouth. Systemic fluoride reduces the risk of cavities. And, drinking tap water over bottled water obviously is how you receive it systemically. Not only is it good for our teeth, but here are just some oral health facts. Oral health is essential to our overall health and well-being. Cavities can cause pain and infection, and they can cause problems with speaking and eating. They can also affect our social interactions and self-esteem. And by age 9, over half of the children in the United States have had cavities in their primary teeth. 1 in 5 adults ages 20 to 64 have at least one untreated cavity in their mouth. So there's 2 different ways that we can get fluoride into our body. One is systemic, which is ingested, and the other one is topical. It is applied to our teeth. It works by a form of hydroxyapatite, which is a mineral found in fluoride, and it strengthens the weakened parts of our teeth and bones. What is the process of a cavity? Well, a cavity starts out as a little white spot on the teeth. It starts just as a small little softening of the enamel. Then it grows into the dentin, and then eventually it causes the tooth to ache when it gets really big. What happens with the fluoride is the minerals come in and it remineralizes the tooth, makes it stronger before the cavity gets too big. If you don't want to drink the fluoride and you just want to get it systemically, it can be applied like a gel-like substance. It can also be found in mouthwash and toothpaste. There's also another type of fluoride called calcium fluoroapatite. It strengthens the tooth, making it stronger. Systemic fluoride is ingested. Not only is it in the water, but it is also in our fruits and vegetables. Let me see. What else? Okay, I want to talk for a minute about myths and facts. So there are a lot of myths surrounding fluoride. Fluoride's a toxic chemical. In fact, it's a myth. Fact is that high concentrations of anything can be harmful, but the right amounts of fluoride are beneficial to our health. Myth number 2 is fluoride is dangerous to children and it causes their IQ to go down. Actually, the fact is that drinking fluoridated water strengthens the teeth from a young age and continues to keep the teeth nice and healthy and strong into retirement years. And another myth surrounding fluoride is that it is forced medication. Well, fluoride is naturally occurring in all water sources. Concentrations depend on the location. Our bodies need fluoride to keep our bones nice and healthy and strong. So the next time you go to reach for a bottled water, just know that you're not getting fluoride in it, and maybe choose the one from the tap water. Not only is it free in most cases, but it's also healthier. It doesn't have any toxic plastics that have seeped into it, and it hasn't been stripped of all of the nice, healthy fluoride and minerals. So anyway, drink tap water. Thank you.